Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus extended love reading for June 2019. You guys were in my top 3 for most viewed. Thank you guys so much for all the love, shares, comments, subscribes, all the support I have gotten from you. I absolutely appreciate you guys, and therefore here comes your extended love reading. So we're going to go through general love life energies for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Then we're going to move on to couples in relationship with love interest, and then we'll move on to the singles, and then Crosswatcher message. Okay, so let's get to it. What is going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, June 2019? Give me a sec. Justice card, Queen of Wands, whether you or you're dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Three of Cups, something to celebrate. Maybe some of you decide to get married. Another child coming in, pregnancy. Okay, so what I'm getting for you guys right off the bat, the Justice card, Queen of Wands, Three of Cups, the Star, sign of Aquarius, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, that's Virgo, that's Libra, Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So overall energies, what I'm feeling right now for you Sagittarius is that you're feeling like it's time to get shit balanced, you know, where things haven't been feeling like they were working out in your favor. Things may have been feeling like they were unfair to you, a partner, a family situation. I get the sense that you just want to move past it, you know, but you're holding on to old shit. You come and go, and I feel like it's one of those where you're mad one minute, you're wanting to get over it the next, you're just not sure where to go after that. Some of you are back and forth, bouncing in and out of a relationship, partnership, whatever it may be. If children are holding you together, I feel like that's all there is here. The love, it comes and goes. You're not getting along. Then you want to like go your separate ways, and then you want to get back together. It's just this, you know, karmic cycle of what to do next. Where do we go from here? I'm feeling, yeah, see the Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you are on the verge of wanting to just leave it behind, but you keep going back and forth, wanting to come back in, make things work. You know it's an unhealthy, toxic relationship. I feel that some of you are already, you know, seeing that this relationship isn't healthy. You may have a child or children, maybe one on the way. And I say that because this Queen of Cups, she looks like she's holding on to her belly, like she's expecting, right? I feel like some of you are feeling tied and bound to this relationship, as in, I've got to do what's right. I've got to stand by them. But they're driving you freaking insane. You know it's unhealthy. You know it's toxic. It's almost as though you want to save face and just stick it through. And then at the same time, you just want to go out and do your own thing. You don't even want to tell anybody anything. This is like shit that's going on in the down low. Some of you definitely have more than one partner here. You're healing from a past relationship or an unhealthy relationship. You're still holding on to past energies though, because this person keeps coming and going, and when they come in, it's like you're feeling like just right when you're feeling good about where things are in your life for yourself, you're healing, you're feeling better, they come back in, you know, they bring back the past. They're trying to remind you of when it was good, but you know there's some instability here. You're not together, or you're not wanting to be together. If you have a younger fire sign child, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I feel it's all for show. You don't want anybody to know that you're not together. You might still be living together. You're still wanting things to be civil, but it's still an unhealthy environment, especially if you're raising children in this unhealthy environment. Others of you may be dealing with someone who has got some serious addiction issues, codependencies, you know, drinking, drugs, smoking, partying, whatever it may be, gambling, shopping, sex addictions, video game. That's been the issue, the problem in here. There is a lot of fire here at different levels. You have the Queen, the Knight, and the Page. But there's another Queen here, and the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. You have several women here. You have two Knights and the Page. So these are younger, more immature. They come and go. The Devil, you know it's an unhealthy relationship, unhealthy attachment. Where does Sagittarius go from here? Because this is a few different scenarios. That is your card, the Temperance card. You've needed to, you know, take a step back, maybe take your time in trying to figure out what your next step is. I feel like so many of you are at that level. There is a need for fast forward movement and communication. Yeah, you're not happy with the way things are, where things are going. You are just feeling really emotionally discontented. You know that this situation is not good, but you haven't found the strength to completely leave it behind you. Yeah. There's more to this situation than you're letting on. Whether you are ignoring the facts, ignoring the secrets, it's like, it's not even a secret. It's like right in front of your face and you're like not wanting to face the truth. Ignorance is not bliss, my friend. But you're tired of fighting. And so you've chosen not to fight anymore. You've chosen just to, you know, it's routine, it's mechanical, it's just going with the flow, going along with whatever the situation may be. I don't even feel like, it's like there's no love lost. This has turned into a routine. This has turned into, I'm doing the right thing. Nobody can say that I'm not. Nobody can say that I'm not being there for my children. I'm not being there for my, you know, partner, my spouse. Hang on a second. Too many cards flipped over, but they tell quite the story. Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, feeling left out of the cold. You know, maybe there's three of you, you know, three children, three in a party, three in a family. It's like still providing and working your ass off to provide for this family, but then they leave you out in the cold. It's like you're working to provide for them and then they like kick you to the curb because they don't even want to spend time with you. And so here you are working your ass off, wanting to come in and make an offer, but then it's like betrayal. They take your money, they go and have fun and they spend your money and you're just like, where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? The universe is trying to wake you up and show you that this isn't a good way to live. This is deception. This is not taking responsibility. This is lies. This is, you know, the deceptive energy that's around you. Again, I keep hearing the whole, you're working your ass off to provide for your family, and it's like they take your check. You get paid, they take your check, they blow it, they leave you at home, or you're still working and they're out on the weekend blowing your paycheck. And they're walking away with your money and they probably don't even leave you with shit for the rest of the week, right? Like they're not even considerate enough to say, oh, we should leave, you know, we should leave them with, you know, gas money, with lunch money, with whatever it is. Maybe buy themselves some new shoes or something, right? At this point, Sagittarius, you know that you don't want to make waves. You want to keep moving forward. Whatever that future looks like for you, I feel like you can't even see in front of you. You can't. You're just trying to stay afloat. You're trying not to, you know, make any waves. You're trying not to, you know, rock the boat. That's not a way to live, Sagittarius. That's the main energy, but let's pull another spread. Let's clear that energy and see what other energies are lingering here for Sagittarius if that didn't resonate with you. Remember, general energies can be interchangeable. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never force a message to apply. Thank you guys so much for having the most likes. Top 3 most likes for last month. Please be sure to hit the like button here. Okay, let's see. What is the most important message Sagittarius needs to hear for their love life? June 2019, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Wow. 3 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. Some of you are holding on to past heartache. You haven't been able to move on from it. You haven't been able to let it go. You go from the 3 of Swords to the 4 of Swords, trying to break away, trying to move on from it. It's like replaying it in your mind. And then you go to the 2 of Swords, stagnation, unable to move forward. You're blinded by the truth of a situation. Perhaps someone has portrayed their family, their relationship, their home life as this 10 of Cups energy, but there's a lot of pain and heartache. I'm hearing forced marriage, Queen of Cups. You're being forced to marry someone. You're being forced into a commitment when you know things are not as happy as they may be portrayed. Especially those that live by social media standards. There's more than meets the eyes here. And obviously, I feel like for most people, that's how social media works. I mean, you don't want to put your drama and your problems on social media, right? So you want to share all the good in your relationship. And by sharing all the good in your relationship, it appears to others as your one big happy family, right? But there's a lot here that people don't know, that they're not aware of. If you just found out that you've got another kid coming, because I keep seeing like another pregnancy, another kid coming, and you're not married, you maybe already have 1 or 2 kids. You know, what it doesn't, whether it's the same baby mama, baby daddy, it doesn't matter. It's almost as though like you're being told, hey, you better get this shit together. You want to move forward with this person. You need to get married. You need to get your own place. You need to all move in together. They need to help you, you know, support this child, this family, whatever it may be. And maybe you can't handle such huge responsibility that it's got you up at night. I'm feeling a major stress here. And you keep thinking things will change, things will turn, they have to. But you've got to take the blinders off to see what's going to come next. You're at a stalemate. You don't know how to move forward right now. You go 3 of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, disappointment. It's as though there's an issue when it comes to children or issue from the past that you haven't been able to let go. And so you're trying to figure out how to move on, how to move forward from the 3 of Swords, using that next sword maybe to cut away the blindfold so that you can then charge ahead. Find your clarity, find your inner peace, seek truth. Because if you do want this 10 of Cups, or you do want to provide 10 of Cups, happy life, happy wife, marriage, family, emotional fulfillment, you know, white picket fence, partner, spouse, children, the works, to nurture a more positive and calming future, it is scaring the shit out of you, the daylights out of you. It's almost as though you're fighting with someone about what the future entails. But I just have to show you that you have the Sun card here. So whatever you're stressing about, know that at the end of the day, the Sun card is the best outcome, the best card that you can get. So what is the overall advice about this situation for Sagittarius? What is the overall advice for Sagittarius? Oh, wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ten of Swords. There's an essence of a very an Aries is like the shock collar in this situation, whether it's a father figure, someone who has taken over the decision making of a situation, and it's almost as though they're coming at you with my way or the highway, and you feel like you have no say in it. You're going along with everything, and you're being watched. If you're a Sagittarius male with an Aries female, your children are watching. They're watching the way this person is manipulating and controlling your every move. Or this could be family member, but I say children because it's a little doe. It's a little deer. For others of you, if you have the support of an Aries, older man, older gentleman, grandfather, father figure, maybe that's you and you have Aries in your chart, you know that at the end of the day, this is breaking your heart. I feel like you're not supposed to move forward with this person. You're just going along with it because you feel like you're backed up into a corner. You may be coming off as this like asshole, like you're fighting every step of the way, but you're done fighting. I keep hearing that, like you're done fighting. What's the point of fighting when you don't get your way? What are you fighting for? At the end of the day, Sagittarius, what is the overall outcome that you want for yourself? Do you want happiness? Let's clarify the Sun card. What does Sagittarius need to do for their overall happiness? Queen of Swords. Eight of Cups. And Temperance. You're slowly but surely coming to the realization that you have to cut people out. There's a lot of instability here, arguing, fighting, walking away from an unhealthy and toxic situation that's stressing you the hell out. Maybe you're staying for the children. You're slowly starting to realize that sticking around and showing the children the arguments, the instability, the fighting is not the way to go. I feel like some of you are slowly finding a way out, especially if you're in an abusive, controlling, relationship. And I just have to say this, and I just have to reiterate, just because a person doesn't hit you physically doesn't mean it's not an abusive relationship. If they use, emotional manipulation, making you feel guilty, if they use, blaming, projecting their own bad behavior on you, or vice versa, Sagittarius, you could be the one doing this to them. That is an abusive, emotionally and mentally abusive relationship. Get out while you can. Let me tell you, Sagittarius. And get you some help, some counseling, some therapy, because boy, are you going to need it after dealing with that mess. Okay, so let's move on to the couples. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Coupled up Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for June 2019. This is the couples spread. So Sagittarius, I take your energy. I take your partner's energy. A card for what brings you together. A card for what blocks you. And your overall outcome and advice moving forward. So Sagittarius couples. What is the energy of Sagittarius couples and love interest in a relationship or with a love interest? Sagittarius couples. Release your ex. Okay, so some of you are currently with your ex. That crazy spread, those 2 spreads I had in the beginning about trying to make things work, it's like you're living together, but you're not together. Yeah, you got to move out of there. You've got to get out. Release your ex. Okay, energy of Sagittarius's partner or love interest. What is the energy of Sagittarius's partner or love interest? Keep an open mind. That's their energy. What brings them together? Trust. What blocks them? Stay optimistic about your love life. Overall outcome and advice for Sagittarius couples. Oh, brother. Yeah, sure sounds like codependency from the beginning readings, right? Okay, let's keep it moving here. That is like my least favorite card in this deck. Never mind my crappy nails. I've been so busy, I haven't had time to get my nails done. All right, here we go. So, Sagittarius, your current energy here. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So, some of you are still holding on to memories, energy, items that belong to your ex, you know. You're still in daily communication. And so, you feel like you can't even move on from them or to be able to move forward without them. There's like this constant communication, text messages, emails, you know, messages. Wow. It's really affecting you guys because half my deck just went flying. Hang on a second. All right. Clarify, release your ex for Sagittarius. Ace of Wands. Some of you are still sleeping with your ex. That's why you haven't released their energy. It's a relationship of convenience. Maybe you want to get back together with them, but all it is so far is just sex only. And they can't give you more than that. And so you deal with it. Be careful that the sex-only relationship doesn't have a hidden agenda with emotional manipulation. Why does Sagittarius need to release their ex? Yeah, you're stuck in your head about it. That's 2 8s. The Moon card and the Justice card. So, in order for you to have a new beginning, and I know you're trying to work on getting out of your head, you're like in this self-imposed prison, you feel like you don't even deserve a new beginning with anyone, let alone your ex. You know, maybe you've had some disappointing situations. Maybe you've gotten caught breaking the law. I feel like there's a lot of feelings of undeservingness, unworthiness. There's more to the situation that anyone's aware of. There are others of you that are just in this sex, like I said, sex-only relationship. People think you're broken up, but nobody really knows that you're really hooking up, right? So at one point, everybody knew you were together, you're broken up, people start finding out you're broken up, and maybe they're seeing someone else, maybe you're seeing someone else, but you're secretly still hooking up. And that has you stuck in your head. Notice the 2 blindfolds. You can't see beyond this partner. You feel tied and bound, and I swear to you, I feel as though there's been some, you know, some bad intentions here, some manipulation. Get a spiritual cleansing. Someone has you tied and bound. Your ex has you tied and bound here. Remember that These energies can go both ways. This could be your ex's energy, not yours. Give me a sec. Obviously, that touched a nerve with some people because I had a few cards flying out. It's like no matter how much you try to do right by yourself, for your family, your children, you know, you're trying to gain stability, you're trying to make a life for yourself. It's like this ex keeps pulling you back. This is a karmic relationship that you just haven't learned from, you just haven't healed. And so you're going to continue, and every step of the way, it's going to feel like shit's just going to collapse on you. Every time you get back together, it falls apart again. This is a karmic relationship. You need to heal from it. You need to learn the lessons from it. You need to differentiate what is right and what is wrong of this relationship. Now, what is going on with your partner, Sagittarius? Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Keep an open mind. That's the energy of Sagittarius's partner. You know, if they have you, you know, tied and bound, like you can't move forward, but they're out there looking for someone new, watch yourself, Sagittarius. They're making you feel like shit. They're still sleeping with you, and then they're looking for someone new. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Hermit, the Virgo. That's a lot of people here. And the Lovers. Keep an open mind. This is someone who, you know, they say things aren't working out. They make you feel like shit. Emotional manipulation. You may be dealing with a narcissist who, you know, makes you feel like shit. They take their own bad behavior. They project it onto you, saying it's all you. They deserve better. And so they go out there and test the waters. If you've got, you know, if you're a Sagittarius male, they're talking to a few other men. They're looking for the promise of, you know, this soulmate relationship. I just feel like it's all a front. Like they tell you you're the soulmate one moment, then the next minute, you know, they're bouncing. They're looking for the next person they feel a connection to. They're flirting with them. They're trying to figure out, you know, who's the better partner for them. You know, who can come in and provide for me and my children? Who is the one that is for me? And am I stuck with this person that they too keep going back and forth? However, they have you tied and bound. They know you're not going anywhere. They had something to do with that. They know that they have gotten in your head. They have convinced you that they are the only one for you. You're not going anywhere. They know what they've done. They know exactly what they've done. That's why they don't feel any guilt, shame, or remorse about looking for someone new, looking for a new soulmate. And the minute someone fits whatever it is that they are looking for, whatever it is that you're not, they'll make sure and tell you they found their new soulmate. They're still keeping an open mind about finding someone new. Nine of Swords. Sleepless nights, worry, anxiety that they're going to get caught. Maybe they've detached from you. You're less and less involved in whatever's going on in their life. This is a fucked up situation, Sagittarius. King of Wands, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So, if you're dealing with another fire sign, or this is you, you've got a lot of men and a lot of elements here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have a fire sign male, water sign male, air sign male, and a Virgo male, and a Gemini. This is way too many people all up in the mix on your partner's energy. We got a lot of dudes here. And it's weird because this Nine of Swords isn't like your usual anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. when I see this here, it's almost as though they're stressing out over which partner to pick. Do I stay with the current person or do I move on with one of these? Am I shooting myself in the foot? Which one makes me feel better? This is a very unhealthy and toxic relationship if this sounds familiar to you. What brings you together? The situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel that some of you are hanging on to the promise of this working out. What are the trust issues here? What is it calling for this couple to have trust and faith in divine timing? Some of you are just waiting. You have faith, you have trust that that offer, that cup of love is coming in. It's like you, no matter what, feel that this person loves you and they feel like that about you. That is why nobody is going anywhere. This is an unhealthy karmic relationship. It's like you're together, you cheat on each other, you take a break, you go to other, with other people, and then you come back together. And then you act like none of that ever happened. You love each other and you make an offer to get back together and then everything feels fine and dandy and you're pushing on ahead. What blocks you? Stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith will bring romance. So what's blocking you is that you don't feel very optimistic on this coming together anytime soon. You have trust and faith that this person is eventually going to come back in, or they have trust and faith in you that you can't help it. You're going to come back in and offer, that cup of love. Why? Because this is a fucked up, unhealthy, codependent relationship. You don't know how to move away, move on from each other. So you're feeling left out in the cold. They kick you to the curb. They make you feel like you're the best mother, the best parent, the best whatever. And then they make you feel like shit, like you're worthless. You're this piece of shit. You're, and it's like, so what am I? Am I a good provider? Am I a good parent? Am I a good, partner, spouse? So I was only good in the past and not anymore. So what's blocking? What's blocking here is there's too much toxicity, too much negativity, and it's like you can't look anywhere because everywhere you turn, you're being met with criticism. Yeah, you're being met with, it's like they're so much quicker and faster at talking shit to you than they are at patching things up and having open communication and making you feel like you can work things out. So the overall advice and outcome, well, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This can be going on because someone has a drinking problem. Someone has a substance abuse problem. Smoking, drinking, drugs, sex, gaming, whatever it is. Or just a codependent relationship where this is just this push and pull of a relationship and you're a piece of shit, you're worthless, I can never depend on you, you're an asshole, you're a bitch, whatever, I'm gonna move on. And then they parade all these people around you, make you feel like shit, and yet you still have this, what you see as love for each other. It's an unhealthy codependency. So let's clarify this codependency card here. You want to move forward. You just can't break away from the codependency, whether it's you or them. There is a need to move forward towards calmer waters, get some healing, find your own stability. Some of you, I feel like you want to take your family, your children, and never look back. You're like, come on, let's go. Mommy got issues, daddy got issues, let's go. We need to make a new life for ourselves. Yeah, see? There is your card, Sagittarius. It's about wanting to move forward, and you feel like you can't. You stumble every time you try to break away, every time you want to move forward from this situation, from a codependency nature. You feel like every single time you try to walk away, you get sucked back into their game, their lies, their deceit, their manipulation. They're just too good at this game, Sagittarius. Or it's you with this type of energy with them. Or both of you. What the hell's wrong with you guys? But it's about trying to find balance and trying to find healing and do the right thing moving forward. How do they heal from this codependency? What do they need to do to heal from the codependency? Find your inner strength, your truth, victory, and success. The truth will always prevail. The sooner you accept the truth about what this relationship or situation is, the easier it will become to move forward, to find, you know, your stability, your financial stability in the home. If you're trying to build a new life for yourself, I feel as though some of you are trying to like pocket away some money, you know, because you are coming to terms, you are coming to this, you know, realization that this is just a continuous karmic cycle. This is toxic. This is unhealthy. If children are involved, they are witnessing all of it. And what they see is what you program them with for their own future. Wow, this is a very tough reading, Sagittarius couples. Some of y'all need help. Counseling, marriage counseling, relationship, therapy, you know, AA, Al-Anon, Narcanon, whatever the hell's out there, Coda, some sort of, you know, therapy, counseling. It's time to get help. Unless you want to keep staying in this karmic cycle, in this, you know, toxic relationship, I feel that the arguing and the fighting, it's only going to lead towards violence in the home. The arguments turn into fighting, maybe physical. The depression can push someone to hurt themselves or someone else. If you are feeling this way, please get the help that you need, Sagittarius. I get the sense that you're afraid to trust anyone anymore. That's why you should go to a stranger instead. They have no reason. It's an unbiased opinion and assistance. All right, let's move on from that. Straight up single Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. What is going on? Why are they single? And how can they stop being single? Single Sagittarius. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. You know what it is. What's blocking them? Wow. I said, you know what it is, what's blocking them, and they all went flying. All right, what's blocking Sagittarius singles? Why are they still single? What's blocking them? Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This can also mean, I know because you're single, doesn't mean you're, you know, a honeymoon is blocking you unless you're, you know, hooking up with a married guy or a married woman. But it can also mean the need to take yourself out, the need to retreat, you know, enjoy yourself, get out there, you know, enjoy the bliss of life. And the overall advice, and I say that, is the love yourself first. If you're still healing from a past relationship, from a breakup, especially those of you that are in this karmic cycle that you keep going back and forth to that ex, it's, you know, it's karmic. It's, you know, a repeated cycle of pain, suffering, depression. You know, it's time to move on from that shit. So pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Sagittarius singles. What is going on? Sagittarius singles. There's a repeating card. 6 of Swords. Six of Swords, the Devil card, Nine of Wands. Pay attention to the red flags. This person that you are dealing with, karmic ties, toxic, unhealthy. You feel bound to this person. You keep going back and forth with. You need time for yourself. You need time to heal. You need time to take care of yourself. Love yourself first. Put your self-worth, your self-esteem, love yourself, care for yourself, take care of your own personal needs. I'm not saying you got to be selfish, right? I'm not saying you got to like treat everyone like shit in the process, but identify when someone is treating you like shit for their own personal gratification and put a stop to it. Pay attention to those red flags. Pay attention to, you know, every time they want to come back in and pretend like everything's okay. Every time you want to move forward and you feel strong enough to move forward, like you've gotten your bearings, you've saved enough money, you're moving out, you're finally feeling like, okay, I got this, I can move forward. They come in and it's like they want to present you with this like, you know, sense of how dare you. They make you feel guilty for wanting to move forward. You're a piece of shit. You're an asshole. This is a very, very toxic relationship, Sagittarius. And they've got you like, you know, Five of Wands energy, inner conflict, or the two of you are just not getting along. And yet somehow they want to make you feel like there's still a chance to work things out. Now, if you're such a bitch or an asshole, why would they want to work things out with you? Right? I mean, at some point you got to question that shit. What is their end game here? Pay attention to those red flags. Pay attention to the things they say, how they make you feel, the games that they're playing. It's mind fuckery, right? Okay, so what's blocking you? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Or for you singles, enjoy some time alone. If you are in a codependent relationship, learn how to do things on your own without having to depend on someone. Learn how to have fun by yourself. Learn how to have your own set of friends. Learn how... Oh, yes, please be strong enough to go out on your own. Maybe you have mutual friends and, you know, you're so used to everybody going out together. You need to take a break, retreat, go out on your own, see what's out there, go out, spend your own money for once. You know, if you're going to go out and sleep around, be careful not to get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Because that'll definitely stir some bigger shit up in your relationship or whatever this crap is. Go out and flirt. Have fun. Be young at heart. See what's out there for yourself. Do something you like. Pick up a hobby. Explore new places. That's what's blocking you. If you are staying home, depressed, dealing with the toxic energy, toxic and unhealthy environment, that's what's blocking you. You may be getting into this really deep depression, these issues of low self-worth, low self-esteem. Like you feel like you're stuck in this place, in this situation. You're not. Reach out and ask someone for help. I'm sure you have friends or family that can help you. Because what you need to do is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Until you heal from this situation and earn back the self-esteem, the courage, you know, the self-respect. There you are, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Four of Wands, trying to find who is good for you. When you know, figure out what's best for you. Is this unhealthy partnership relationship good for you? Do you move on from it? What's your next step? Queen of Pentacles. You want someone who's not gonna like treat you like shit. You're over and done with the bullshit from the past. You want something new. You're ready for something new, but you've got to love yourself first, Sagittarius. If you are a Sagittarius that has been going back and forth through this karmic cycle with an ex, you have not been able to find someone new that can, you know, make you happy, that can have promise of a future. The sooner you put an end to the low self-worth, the low self-esteem, you know, the unworthiness, undeservingness, the sooner that you can love yourself first and build something new. Put that negative self-talk to death, to bed, end it, over and done with. Because when you realize your own self-worth, you've got a lot of love here. This very, very strong connection with the Lover's card. You have a new partner that can come in, who can be loving and nurturing and more than you could have ever have possibly imagined. Wow. I'm just feeling like this is a crazy karmic cycle for you guys. And I don't know, I feel like this has kind of been a regular theme for you guys. For my Sagittarius people, what is going on? No more. You guys like sadists or something? You like dealing with that kind of shit? All right, let's see. What is the message for the Crosswatcher who's cross-watching Sagittarius? And what message do you have for the Crosswatcher who's wanting to know about the Sagittarius? Hang on. 8 of Swords. Emperor Aries. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Four of Wands. Magician. The Death card. Got some majors already. 6 of Swords, repeating cards again. King of Wands, another repeating card. That 4 of Wands too, that 8 of Swords. A lot of these are repeating cards. Okay. Okay, well, 2 came out. I'm just going to take them because that is the Tower card, another repeating card. So, for the Sagittarius Crosswatcher, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So here it is. I feel as though that there is someone here who is wanting to break apart a family. But it's more so about, you know, being stuck in your head about it. Like, you know it's wrong. You want to break this family apart. You want to end things. But so that you can come together and create your own family with this person. So some of you know that who you're dealing with is already in a committed relationship elsewhere, or they're in a situation where they're still living with the partner, the children, the family, but you just want to push them aside and like create your own new beginning with them. Like, I literally see an ending to someone's family life. You know it's wrong. You're afraid karma's going to come back and bite you in the ass. But all you see is coming back together with them and creating a future together. However, you don't give a shit who you trample on to get there. You really don't. If you are a third party to this Sagittarius couple, you want to make it known that you're in the picture, because I don't feel that the Sagittarius partner is aware that you exist. And you kind of want to come in and fuck shit up, make yourself known. You want to bring down that household. You want to let them know, yeah, we've been together for a while already. I make that person happier than you. We've talked about having a future together. Sagittarius feels much more hopeful with me than with you. And you, Crosswatcher, you really could give 2 shits about what you say and how you say it. You want them to know. You want them to feel the betrayal, the backstabbing. Be careful what you wish for. What is the overall advice for the Sagittarius Crosswatcher? Yeah, see, be careful what you wish for. 10 of Wands, the Chariot card. Are you prepared to move forward with this person if that's what they choose to do? You may need to help them out of their marriage if they are married. I feel like you feel justified in breaking this relationship up, in breaking up this family. You feel like it's okay. Just be careful what you wish for. You may not get the outcome that you immediately want, okay? And if you are thinking of getting this person drunk and then knocking them up so that you can secure this partnership or relationship, or maybe you're the female and you're thinking, you know, this crazy wild drunken night gets you knocked up, you want to come in and really come in and say, this person's coming with me. Yep. This is some crazy energy, Sagittarius. What did you guys get yourself into? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands. Got the King and the Queen. Got a lot of people all up in here. Too many people, too many opinions. Crazy talk. You reap what you sow, Sagittarius. Be ready. Be ready for the outcome. Holy dude, seriously. Oh, Sagittarius, what are you doing? I feel like someone here was feeling tied and bound. Okay, so if you're the Crosswatcher, you've got Sagittarius feeling tied and bound to you, or if you're the third party, the Sagittarius feels tied and bound to their partner or spouse, and you feel like you want to break that shit up. You want to break the chains and bring them towards you. Be careful what you wish for. You may always be the third party, and they may always be going back and forth, regardless of whether there's another child in the picture. FYI. Okay? Crosswatcher. I'd think twice about this drunken night if I were you. Okay? What in the world is going on with you guys? I wish you lots of luck and lots of love. You're going to need it. This is a crazy month for you guys. Sagittarius, I can't even explain this. I can't even make sense of it. This is one big crazy clusterfuck of a reading. Enjoy. Have a wonderful month of June. Use protection. Take care. This is crazy and wild. What in the world? I'm still tripping out. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. If this resonated, please give it a thumbs up. Remember, the sign with the most views and likes will get the extended reading for the following month. You guys got it for this month for the most likes. I'm sorry, for the most views in the month of May. Your mid-months will be coming soon. Have a wonderful June. Good luck to you, Sagittarius. You're going to need it. Take care. Bye.